How do you find the perfect sound for your productions? Is it by scrolling through different presets, synth presets, and hoping or waiting for the right sound to come up? What if there's a fun and easy way to, number one, learn synth programming like it's a game, with instant feedback what you did right or wrong, and number two, that lets you program synth sounds by actually listening and sharpens your listening skills while also learning sound synthesis. That would be amazing, right? So I want to show you today a tutorial which helps you to create your unique sound. Hey friends, Silvano here from ruffinstudio.com. In this video I will show you an amazing plugin. It's not really a plugin but a program that actually lets you create and learn synthesis, sound design. And it does it in a very game-like thing, and you get instant feedback. I laid out 3 thoughts on how this thing actually works. Okay, so just for the sake of it, I quickly want to show you how this plugin works, or this program, sorry. So basically, what we have here on the left side is we have the different levels, right? And there are around 200 patches to reprogram. And I'm currently half through level 103. I just quickly show you how this works, right? So,
saw and pulse waveforms. We begin in a section of the synth known as the oscillator.
So first you get some explanation videos what this thing does. So it actually includes video tutorial, but then you also need to take action, and later on you get the feedback if you did it right. So you get the information, you get the practice, and you get the feedback. How amazing is that? This is fucking amazing. So okay, so I skip that video explanation video. You can try this on your own when you check the trial. So this is the patch, the sound that we actually need to reprogram. You can see now it's all the buttons are hidden. And again, this is the easy thing, right? We just need, it's level 1, we just need to say what waveform the oscillator has. This is pulse wave probably. And then you can flip between the hidden and your patch, and then you actually compare and listen how it compares, right? And then you just hit submit. Perfect, you get the rate. And then the next cool thing is you get the quiz, right? You need to answer some questions here, and then you get up to the next level. And on the next level you get some other building blocks from a synthesizer built into the whole patch, right? First you choose the oscillator's waveform. Later on you set the filter, then envelopes, effects, whatever it is. Okay, so in this level we have a group of settings we need to get right. So we can set the brightness with the filter, right? Then we should decide what waveform it is, the pulse width, if we have the pulse wave, the attack and release, and the volume. Those are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 different levels in the group that we need to get right. And this is, yeah, it's not easy, man. But imagine if you're up in the level 33 and you mastered all those little buttons and things. You really know how a synthesizer works, and you don't need to cookie cutter presets. You just flip through presets, and then you some kind like the preset, and then you can adjust it to your liking, right? And so let's try to get this thing right, but I have already a hard time. It's really, really fun, and it's really, really enlightening, but it's also really, really hard. I can imagine if we get up to level 33. This can be hard, but if we do just one patch every day, eventually we can get up there, I guess, and we can really learn how a synthesizer works. I love this tool. I can't recommend it enough, and I hope you get a little feeling just by showing this this little level here, what you can learn and how you can learn. And yeah, so let's check out some thoughts. Okay, so what I read in this Peak, that's the book called, from Andrew Erickson, is that he describes a thing called deliberate practice, right? Which means you don't just learn a new skill by just doing random things. I mean, you could learn synthesis probably with just pulling up Ableton, a synthesizer, and then just try to reproduce something, but it's not effective, right? So what he references to are 4 things that are needed for learning a new skill set, and this fucking plugin program has exactly those 4 things in it, in my opinion. So first thing is having a clear goal, right? So if I just see this, my clear goal is I just want to finish all of those levels, right? And then my next goal would maybe be to learn the massive synth, adapt this skill set to my massive synth, right? We break this big goal into little small chunks, like low pass filter, whatever it is, quizzes, and that's number 1, right? So number 2 is focus. Now I would recommend committing to this program maybe just 1 or 2 patches a day. Maybe this takes you on average 15-20 minutes, maybe longer, I don't mind. But if you just do this every day, I think you can really learn sound synthesis really quickly and climb up the ladder here. I haven't done this since around, I don't know, 1.5 years. I stopped here on this level here. I probably need to redo some levels here to get my head around the sound synthesis again, because I was focusing mostly on the technical side of thing, like mixing and mastering. But now I slowly get back into this topic again because it's just fun, you know. And yeah, this is the second thing I would recommend doing, just committing a daily patch, man. That's not a big deal, right? To learn something new. It's easy to do. I mean, everyone has 15 minutes. Cut out the scrolling through Instagram, Facebook, whatever. And then the third thing is, in my opinion, the most important thing is feedback. I took some in classes, synthesizer in classes, personal in classes, you know. I was sitting there, 20 other peoples around me, and the teacher in front of us showed us some patches, how he can create pad sound, whatever, and then the task was, do it by yourself. And I was just tweaking around randomly, and he would maybe walk around a little bit, but if there are 20 people and everyone asking questions, and he just listens quickly to your headphones, what you programmed and stuff, it's not so effective, you know. And the important thing is feedback, right? And by this, you saw it. If I do something wrong here, I patch something wrong, it's red or green, I got the feedback. I got the instant feedback, immediate feedback. Man, this is so awesome. This is crazy, really. And again, it's so fun to do, in my opinion. It's like a game. And yes, as you saw, at the end of every topic, you get a little quiz. Man, this is amazing. Fucking really, I'm really excited. It's so fun. And yeah, you take that quiz, and again, here another feedback. Man, you can see changing brightness while holding. Man, I should redo this one. I should. Yeah, it's not finished yet, but I was doing really bad here, right? Here again, I should redo this one, and I can see where I can improve. Again, this is the feedback. And the fourth thing Andrew referenced to learn a new skill set was get out of your comfort zone. And what I was doing here, man, you saw it, hands on. I had no fucking clue what I was doing. I was, you know, but it forces me to rethink, to really listen closely to the sound and not just tweaking randomly, because yeah, again, that comes back to the feedback. This is my little explanation with a little background from a book to learn a new skill set, especially sound synthesis. So another thought that I had is that you don't actually learn one skill, actually learn 4 different skill sets. So first you learn how to every aspect of a synthesizer works, right? And then you get the critical listening. We learned the critical listening part, we learned the sound synthesis. Third thing is we can adapt what we learn here in this program into the Native Instruments Massive, right? Which is a very good soft synth in my opinion. We can also adapt it to your analog synth of choice if you have one. The main basic essentials are always the same. It has some oscillators, it has an envelope, it has a LFO, it has an oscillator too. I learned this all from this program, honestly. And I try to achieve similar things with the book, but man, I want to tweak that shit. I want to hear it, I want to have fun, not reading about synthesis from a fucking book. That annoys me, you know. And yeah, it's an amazing tool. And if you just finish this one, maybe Native Instruments Massive patch also, then you can take it even further, and maybe you want to dive into the big world of modular synthesis, right? But because you learned the basics here, guess what? It's probably way easier. I have no clue about modular synthesis, but I guess it's way easier to get into that topic if you already can say what every button is doing on a synthesizer, right? So yeah, those are the 4 benefits that this program can create in my opinion. And yeah, that's it for now. You can go and download a free trial. I guess it's some levels, and if you like it, then you can purchase it. And now this is important. I really want to be as transparent as I can on this channel. I put an affiliate link in the description, which means I get a cut if you purchase with my link, right? So in this case, if you say, yeah, if you try the trial version and you say, man, this is really awesome, and I only show this tool because I deeply I'm passionate about this program. Really, it's so effective. I couldn't think of any other tool or whatever, book or video course that can teach me how a synthesizer works. And I can even do it with Massive. Man, this is amazing. Anyway, and then if you decide, yeah, you want to buy it, either buy it with my link. In this case, you would pay still the same price, but I would commission, and you would also support my YouTube channel here if you like it. But again, you just can purchase wherever you want. I don't mind. I just wanted to point it out. Second one if you still struggle with getting the low end right, the kick and the bass, I still have my 7-step low end checklist ready for you. It's for free, of course. And yeah, maybe you creating your next unique bass patch with this new knowledge that you just attained, right? And yeah, I hope this helps. Thanks for your time. Again, go and purchase it if you like. First test it, please test it. And if you really like it, then purchase it. Thanks for watching, thanks for your time. This really means a lot for me. And happy mixing, happy producing, whatever. See you next time. Cheers, thanks.